And a very good evening, basketball fans. We send a hearty welcome here to the Thunderdome here at Iola-Scandinavia High School as we get set to wrap up the regular season in boys basketball, and it's a rivalry renewed between two close-time and long-time rivals as the Amherst Falcons and the Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia do battle to wrap up their regular seasons. Good evening, everybody. Mike Wendland here with Keegan Carper on the production side of things this evening. Glad to have you joining us as these two teams will wrap up their regular seasons, get set for playoff action next week. For Amherst, they'll be in action Tuesday night. They'll be hosting Westfield. In their matchup, Thunderbirds have a bye. They're the 3 seed in theirs. They will take on, very likely, Crivets next Friday night. And signs for them point to a trip to Bonduelle on Saturday. These two teams did play earlier this year, a 10-point win for the Thunderbirds in Amherst, 72-62. If my memory is correct, that was the return of Alex Robbins from his injury. He had, I think, 23 in that game, and Thunderbirds have not looked back since. 19-4 on the year, as they have been firing on pretty much every cylinder since he has returned, and that has led them to that 3 seed. They jumped St. Mary Catholic in the ranking, or in the seeding, and cleared them pretty handily in the final seed scores to climb their way up. Amherst again comes in at 12 and 11. And they will have Westfield coming to town on Tuesday night. As of right now, we're going to be planning on having a highlight for that one in Division 3. And it's a pretty full house as well. We're going to, before the game begins, we're going to recognize the academic all-state players from both teams, as well as Coors Loken setting the school rebounding record, Robbins hitting 1,000 points. And at halftime, it will be the Old Glory Honor Flight, both schools collaborating together and raising money to send some of our veterans to Washington, D.C. Last year they sent 7, and they're hoping to match that or exceed that this year. That will happen at halftime. Other stuff will happen during the pregame as we inch our way closer to our opening tip. So as the school song plays for the Thunderbirds, they got the pep band here in a full crowd. We will turn things over to our public address in just a moment for all of our opening ceremonies, including our national anthem, the recognition of all of the academic all-state honorees, as well as the two game balls for Coors Loken and Alex Robbins for their achievements in the black and gold of Iola-Scandinavia. And then it'll be tip time between these two teams. It was a tight one the first time, a 10-point win, 72-62 in Amherst. Some great shooting in that game from the Falcons. We'll turn things over to our public address.
Good evening. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask that those who are able to stand, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem by the Iola-Scandinavia Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Corey Landon.
Thank you to all who wore the red, white, and blue tonight. It truly means a lot to all of us. We would like to take a moment to recognize those veterans who are here tonight. So if you are a veteran or if you are currently serving in the armed forces, if you are able, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service. The families of our veterans serve in their own unique way. If you have a family member who has served or who is actively serving in the armed forces, if you are able, please stand and be recognized for your sacrifice and support.
The Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association recognizes student athletes who not only work hard in the gym, but are also dedicated to their classroom studies. Students who maintain a 3.5 cumulative grade point average and contribute to their varsity basketball team are honored as academic all-state. Coach Davidson would like to announce his Amherst Falcons academic all-state.
Antonio Vaquera. Colton Anderon. Sully Perkins. Michael Podolsky. Charlie Eichmann. Sawyer Bowen. Desmond Rudy. Landon Austin, Kaylin McCormick, Lucas Leary, and Jason Kenyon.
Coach Biadish will be handing out certificates for our Iola-Scandinavia girls. Ava Prince, Maya Munoz, Brian Judd, Rayanne Clendenny, Emma Prince, Anna Check, Charlotte Eiserman, Maddie Carolis, Natalie Koss, and Revan Trent. Boys, Braden Erickson, Jared Toole, Boris Logan, Alex Robbins, RJ Opperman, and Charlie Tapper. WBCA Academic All-State. February 17th, at Rochelle, Alex Robbins scored his 1,000th point versus Rochelle. He is the 8th point in school history to hit this milestone. Presenting him the game ball and commemorative banner to Alex and his mother, his fellow 1,000-point Thunderbird scorer, Coach Parker Prawl. Congratulations, Alex. Monday night, Forrest Wolfen recorded 15 rebounds and a win versus Wauchoma. He is now the all-time rebound leader in school history. He currently has 687 rebounds. The previous record holder, Coach Parker Prawl, is presenting the game ball and banner to Forrest and his parents. Congratulations, Forrest.
All of our pregame ceremonies concluded. Academic All-States, Robbins and Logan with some milestones. We get set for basketball here to wrap up the regular season here on Zaleski Sports. Glad to have you joining us. So as you do that, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with, off to our right, with the Amherst Falcons in their visiting blue uniforms, white numbers and letters. And Coach Davidson will line up this five. At guard, a 5'10", sophomore number 1, Antonio Vaquera. At guard, a 6'1", senior number 2, Colton Vanderlaan. At guard, a 6'1", senior number 4, Sully Perkins. At guard, a 6' senior number 10, Michael Gladowski. And at guard, a 6' junior number 24, Talon McCormick. Falcons go right to left looking at your screen in this first half. It is Vaquera, Vanderlaan, Perkins, Gladowski, McCormick, the 5. For the Falcons at 12-11 on the season. Their final game before they start playoff action Tuesday night against the Westfield Pioneers.
Number 1, a 5'10" sophomore, Antonio Vaquera. Number 2, a 6'1" senior, Colton Vanderlaan. Number 4, a 6'1" senior, Sully Perkins. Number 10, a 6' senior, Michael Gladowski. And number 24, a 6' junior, Talon McCormick. The coach for the
Falcons lineup introduced, and now off to our left, the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds, 19-4 overall. Coach Sam Birch line up the following 5. At forward, a 6'6" junior, number 0, Alex Robbins. At forward, a 6'5" junior, number 1, Kors Loken. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 2, Jarek Tulin. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Charlie Tappa. And at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 5, R.J. Opperman. And Robin, Lokens, Tulin, Tappa, and Opperman for the Thunderbirds in their home whites, orange numbers and letters. Thunderbirds in script across the front. Amherst with Amherst in script across the front. Iola-Scandinavia will go left to right looking at your screen here in this first half. A full house here in the Thunderdome. One of the loudest environments you will find when it's a packed house. They'll have at least one playoff game, and maybe with an upset up onto, they could get a second one on Saturday. As the 3 seed in Division 4, Amherst. They've got a home game coming up on Tuesday night. Team who they had a thriller against earlier this season in Westfield. It'll be Vanderlaan jumping against Robbins. Everyone in place. Ball is up, tipped and won by the Thunderbirds as Tappa will run point against a man-to-man Falcon defense. Loken mid-paints. To the wing it goes for Tulin, right back for Opperman. Open three to start the night is off to the right. Rebound for Robbins. He'll reset, his shot no good, and the rebound for Tulin. A third chance underneath for Loken on the baseline. He'll turn around, tries to go up and under, not there. Turn around, a little jump hook, no good. Rebound that time for McCormick. Amherst back the other way, all the way, and it's going to be a jump. They forced a turnover, but then a travel called right off the bat. So both teams will get a turnover. They called a steal and then a turnover on Opperman going out of bounds, or travel. So a steal and a travel. Amherst keeps possession as Glodowski will run point back near the timeline, being guarded by Opperman. To the elbow, he'll spin it. Vanderline gets a blow by, goes up, blocked by Loken, but he's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. Marzola Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca is a fourth-generation locally owned jewelry store. Find the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and more. Perfect for any occasion, and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry, downtown Waupaca. We're live. To the wing it goes, Glodowski into the corner for Perkins. Vaquera, he'll try and drive. Kick to the corner it goes. Vanderlaan thought about it. He'll drive baseline through a double. Good move. He'll get high off the glass and a beautiful finish to get things started for Colton Vanderlaan. Here's Robbins on the wing. He'll spin in. Trying to step through. It's not there. He'll kick it right back out for Opperman. Robbins guarded tightly by Vanderlaan. He'll line up a deep three, and he hits it. Alex Robbins from distance. Minute 40 gone by. Opperman picks up Glodowski three-quarter court. Here's Vanderlaan being checked by Robbins. High dribble, they'll get a switch now. He's gonna have to kick it back out, Glodowski. And Opperman staying right with him. Glodowski pulls up to the wing, it goes McCormick. Back for Glodowski, quick to the corner. Vaquera for three, in the corner. That's rounded halfway down to Perkins, is able to crash and get the rebound. Vanderlaan lines up at three, that's off. That'll be an air ball, and Loken will chase it down for the rebound. In transition, Opperman, back for Tulin. Robbins, he'll take another three, this time at the top. That one off to the right, rebound Loken. He'll go right back up and score. Loken adding to his team record rebound total. As Glodowski will get it, and he'll get bumped, and he lose out of bounds. No foul and a turnover. Ricocheted off of Loken. Tappa will run point. Robbins just outside the paint, backing down Vanderlaan. Fades away. The Dirk fade is an air ball. Tulin to catch and shoot on the reload is good. Tulin had 5 threes in Wittenberg last Friday night. Was our player of the game. As McCormick now deep right wing to Glodowski. Glodowski going to draw a hand check foul on Opperman. That'll be his first. Might as well just like these players bring their best to the court. Rich Shop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Rich Shop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit richshopexteriors.com and score big, trusted, local, and affordable service. Glodowski will cross the timeline. He picked up there by Opperman, and they get a quick trap with Robbins. To the corner it goes. Antonio Vaquero will kick it right back for Glodowski. They'll try and drive on Opperman. It's not there. Robbins was there in a quick help defense. Now Vanderlaan goes up, reverse, and a nice finish for Vanderlaan. That one no good. Rebound Tulin. Right back for Robbins. He's going to draw some contact, and he'll go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. Vanderlaan called for getting into the cylinder of his jump shot, and 2 free throws on the way for Robbins. Yes, Colton getting an explanation. First free throw is up and good. .355 gone by here in this first half. 9-4 Thunderbirds. And he goes 2 for 2. It'll be Taylor McCormick. Will bring things up. He'll get picked up by Tappa half court. And he loses his footing, slips, loses the basketball on a turnover. The 3rd Falcon turnover of the game. The WIAA Funeral Home in Iola is here to help you honor your loved ones and support you in a time of grieving. They'll guide you through the whole process and letting you focus on the things that matter the most. That is a WIAA Funeral Home downtown here in Iola. Over the top for Robbins. And that's tipped out of bounds by McCormick. Good recovery from the Falcon defense. A speedy, scrappy squad. Thunderbirds have the height advantage. Inbound to go to Robbins. Onto the wing for Tulin. Loken. He'll put the head down, spin back, not there. Trying to step through, lob for Robbins. Catch and shoot, wing 3, that's short. Rebound for Loken. 3rd rebound for Coors. There's now Tappa. Underneath for Loken. Looking for the cutter, it's not there. Now he'll drive all the way through, goes up, and scores. Early timeout for Amherst is a 30. We'll do the same as you are watching CWC East Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Buy 3 and get 1 free is back at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $100 back on a select set of 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use a Goodyear credit card through February 27 at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Out of the timeout, rise over our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent nearest to you. A 30-second timeout taken by Coach Davidson. Hammers with a couple of beautiful buckets from Vanderlaan, but offensively outside of that, they've been trying to find that right look. As it'll be Michael Glodowski who will bring things up. 5 minutes gone by here in this first half. Perkins to McCormick. Drive to the corner, Vanderlaan. Quick closeout from Robbins. McCormick bounces off of Tulin. He'll find it right back for Vanderlaan. To Glodowski. Being hounded by Tappa. Here's Vanderlaan. He'll drive on Tulin. Nothing there. Trying to step through. Scoops it up and scores. Nice finish again. Some crafty moves for the senior. As Wyatt Wahlberg into the game. We'll get it for Tulin. And then Alex Zilke also was entered the game. Here's Robbins spinning away. Goes up with the left. That shot is left short. And the rebound for Sully Perkins. Loken and Opperman on the bench. As he'll hand it off for Glodowski. He'll drive all the way in. High-low, beautiful finish, and the great passing play. McCormick's got his first bucket of the night. 12-8, as Charlie Tappa will bring things up. Over for Robbins. We'll get a sub in. Lucas Leary coming in. High-low, and that's thrown away by Robbins. He tried to hit a cutting Wahlberg and overthrows him out of bounds. So the sophomore, Lucas Leary, entering for Vaquera. Loken back in for Tulin. As Glodowski will be picked up by Loken at half court. Perkins, guarded by Zilke, drives by him, goes up into a triple team with the help. Back for Glodowski, goes all the way, finger rolls it up and through. First points for Glodowski. It's a 2-point game, 12-10. 6-0 run for the Amherst Falcons. At the basket, they're getting to the rim against a significantly taller opponent underneath for Tappa. Fading away, his shot is left short, but Loken right there to clean it up. Can't finish, goes back up and is fouled. And that'll be the second. What do they call that on McCormick? Okay, so 24, not 2. First on McCormick. 2 shots for Coors Loken. First one will fall through. Opperman re-enters for Wahlberg. So Robbins, Loken, Tappa, Zilke, and Opperman the 5. Leary, McCormick, Glodowski, Vanderlaan, and Perkins as Loken goes 2 for 2. Coors with 6 points in the game as Perkins will drop it off. Glodowski will bring things up and be picked up by Coors Loken half court. He'll switch on the screen. Tappa on the drive. That's the corner for Perkins. McCormick spinning away from Opperman. And now Glodowski guarded by Tappa. 10:27 to go. 14-10 Iola-Scandinavia. He's got him stumbling a little bit as Leary lays it for Perkins. Free throw jumper for Sully is off to the left. And the rebound for Robbins. Opperman. He'll drive all the way to the basket and score. First points for Opperman. Tulin back in next whistle. Glodowski. Here's McCormick deep for 3. McCormick from distance. 3-point game. Here's Robbins. He'll drive through a screen to the free throw line. That's well too long. Good box out on the board for Glodowski. He'll underhand for Perkins into the corner. McCormick for the tie. Yes, sir. Timeout, Thunderbirds. 8 points for McCormick. Timeout, a 30. We'll do the same as you're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet.
Mike Wellen here with Keegan Carper on the production side of things. Glad to have you joining us from the Thunderdome. Nearing 1 quarter through this game, 16-16 your score. Back-to-back triples, 8 points for McCormick. As some great shooting and some really solid finishing at the rim have Amherst rolling right now. As Opperman will bring things up with Tulin, Loken, and Robbins. Here's Robbins. He'll line up another 3. That one is well short, and the rebound for Leary. Here's Glodowski. They'll switch on the screen. Vanderlaan into the corner for Leary. Base post touch for Perkins. Fading away off of Zilke and gives the Falcons a lead. First bucket for Sully Perkins. As Opperman goes through and he's going to draw a foul on the ground. Maybe the 3rd Amherst foul. Be the first on Perkins. Arizona, now is the time for that new roofing project that you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. Tap will inbound on the baseline. It's a 14-4 run as Loken goes up. That's blocked by Gladowski. McCormick, that one tipped out of bounds by Robbins as Vaquera is coming back in. .8:46 to go first half. It was 12-4 early, now a 14-4 run. Couple of threes in that run. Now he dropped off for Gladowski. Perkins. Now McCormick. He'll try and drive on Tulin, do some help. A little floater, that's no good. And Loken will get his 6th rebound of the night. Here's Robbins. He'll drive, and he's going to draw a foul on a hand check and a push by Vanderlaan. That'll be his 2nd. And the team's 4th. And that'll bring in Cannon Hodges for Vanderlaan, the 6'1 senior. He had a big game in Amherst when these two teams met. Inbound is going to be lobbed over the top and chased down by Tulin. Here's Opperman, guarded by Perkins. Finds Tulin. Tulin, couple of screens, catch and shoot 3 is too long. Rebound tapped around and taken by Vaquera. Beautiful crossover, goes up. They can't finish. And a rebound for Robbins as someone hit the backboard that probably should have been 2. As they're saying, it was after the board. Opperman steps through, goes up, count the bucket and the foul. Be the first foul on Vaquera. Opperman will have a chance to give the Thunderbirds the lead. And an and-one opportunity. And he'll hit. 5 points for Opperman. 19-18, Iola-Scandinavia on top. Gladowski with the big hesitation for Perkins. They'll reset their half court. Handoff for Vaquera. .7:13 to go first half, 1 point. Gladowski looking to turn the corner, can't do it. And now Perkins. Onto the wing. Trying to keep Loken and Robbins out of the paint. Vaquera, little floater mid-paint. Looking for the bank, it's not there. Long skip for Opperman, underneath for Robbins. He'll fight through some contact, can't finish. Second rebound for Vaquera. And he'll hand off for McCormick. Elbow jumper is no good. The rebound for Robbins. Tulin, he'll get a natural pick, go up, score, and 1. As they got on the follow through, so Tulin with an and 1 opportunity. That'll be the second on Antonio Vaquera. Team 6, the Wahlberg back in for Robbins and Lucas Leary back in. .6:19 on the clock. Free throw is short and the rebound for Wahlberg. He'll fade away, back up and score. First points for Wyatt Wahlberg. Lanky sophomore. As McCormick guarded tightly by Tappa after those 2 early threes. Into the corner it goes for Glodowski. Glodowski goes all the way, count the bucket and one for Michael Glodowski. Foul will be called on Tappa. Be his first. Chance to get it back within 2. And he does. 23-21. Tulin underhands for Opperman. Opperman. He's going to get called for a travel. And that'll be the 3rd turnover. Robbins and Zilke coming back in. Loken and Opperman will sit. Remember, if your insurance needs, look to locally owned Community Insurance of Iola, Amherst, Stevens Point, and Wapaka. They specialize in home, life, auto, commercial, and business insurance with the local expert you know and trust. Add the personal touch to insurance with Community Insurance. Thunderbirds switching on some crossovers now as McCormick. We match up with Tulin. Glodowski has Robbins following him. A hard screen. Now they got to switch. Now McCormick's going to turn it on for 3. That's off to the left. And the rebound for Wahlberg. Here's Zilke. Finds Wahlberg for Robbins. Robbins spins out of a double, goes up, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. It'll be the bonus the rest of the way as well. It'll be the 7th team foul, and that'll be the first on Hodges. And that will bring Vanderlaan back onto the floor. Robbins coming off a big night. Last time we saw them against Wittenberg. Had 22. Was 6 of 6 from the line in that game. He's 4 of 4 tonight. 25-21, 4:50 to go. As McCormick will bring things up, run point. Tappa checking him. Handoff for Vanderlaan. Steps through, goes high off the glass. This shot is short. 5th rebound for Robbins. Underneath looking for Zilke, and that's tipped out of bounds by Leary, chasing it down. Loken back onto the floor for Wahlberg. Robbins through contact goes to the line. That'll be the 2nd on McCormick. The 8th and 9th free throws of the night, and that one no good from Robbins. Opperman checking in for Zilke. So starting 5 on the floor for Iola-Scandinavia. Oh for 2. Rebound to Perkins. 3rd board for Sully. Here's Leary. Back for Perkins. McCormick trying to drive on Robbins, steps through, gets around and scores. Nice finish. 10 points for Taylor McCormick. 2-point game, 4:02 remaining here in this first half. Loken. Tappa was not ready for it. He was able to adjust and make the catch on the fly. High post for Robbins. Doing work against McCormick. Spins away through a ton of contact. No call either way, and he scores. (27-23). Here's Hodges. Gets bumped, ripped away, poked away. He'll save it on the baseline. And knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Opperman. It'll stay with the Falcons. Brings will inbound. And a 5 count, a 5-second inbound. It'll be the 4th Amherst turnover, their first in quite a while as Gladowski comes back in for Hodges. Here's Tulin for Loken on the right side. Over the top, looking for Robbins on the block, and he loses out of bounds, and another turnover. That's 4 for each team. Rizzo, cash your own future at Wapaka Foundry. They're now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment, the chance to work way up the ladder and truly build your career. Craft your own future, jobs.wapakafoundry.com. McCormick has it off of a leg, back for Gladowski, for Leary. Back for Gladowski. Loken staying with him. He goes around. Spins away. Leary pulls up. Long range and in. He gets it to rattle. First points for Lucas Leary. For reverse on the alley-oop for R.J. Opperman. He's got 7. 2:15 to go first half. They'll get it to Perkins. Vanderlaan gets by Loken through some contact, and he's going to the line. He'll shoot 2. Be the first on Coors Loken. Two free throws for Colton Vanderlaan. That's 6 points in the game. First one too strong, no good. Second one is no good as well, but McCormick is able to get the long developing rebound, I should say. Here's Vanderlaan. He'll drive, gets by Robbins, and he'll draw another foul on Loken. That'll be the second on Loken. He'll go back to the line. Wahlberg will be checking in for him. First free throw is no good. Minute 48 on the clock. Second one is good. It's a 3-point game. Tappa will run point for Opperman on the wing. Robbins hops through, goes up, can't finish, rebound Tappa, and he'll put it back. Under 90 to go here in this first half is Michael Gladowski. Here's Perkins. Now McCormick, he'll get a screen. Fading away for three, it's off to the left. And a rebound for Tappa. During the final minute, here's Opperman. Wahlberg. They'll bounce one in for Robbins into an immediate double. Wahlberg underneath, spins back for Tulin. Catch and shoot, wing three is off. Rebound Glodowski. Second rebound for Michael Glodowski. Underhand for Leary in the corner. Final 40 seconds now. He'll try and spin away for Vanderlaan. He'll drive on Robbins. Had him jump in, but didn't take the shot. Perkins. Final 30. And Coach Davidson saying play for one. Bring it back, play for the last shot. 20 seconds left. Of course, St. Newton will have your Farmer State Bank halftime show on the way. Break things down. McCormick driving with 10. Fading away, mid-range jumper is money. A great first half for McCormick. Robbins, good if it goes. That's an air ball and out of bounds. And we go to the half. Thunderbirds hanging on. They lead it by 3, 31-28 your score. On the way is your Farmers State Bank halftime show right here on Zaleski Sports.
Why should they choose Farmers State Bank?
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are here investing in you and investing in this beautiful community. So is there really any other way you should go? Definitely Farmers State Bank.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. We do so many different things as far as giving back to the community, and they always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees.
Farmers State Bank is investing in you. Each year since 1997, we've participated in National Teach Kids to Save Day. This is a day that we are teaching the youth a unique banking program to teach them saving for the future. We feel that saving is a valuable financial lesson for them now and in the future. That's just one of the reasons you should bank with Farmers State Bank.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we're not only a full-service bank, but we also are very community-oriented bank. So we give to a lot of different organizations, not just the big things that people may see, like when we donated to the football field or the Zamboni for hockey, or to the playground splash pad project, or to Lakeman Field. Not just those things, but also the little things like the community churches, the festivals that we give to, Wapaka Arts Hub or Arts Board. You know, we give to just an extreme amount of organizations, and I don't think people realize what we actually do for the community, and I think that's what sets us apart from the rest.
You know what I like most about my job is that I have the opportunity to help the loan officers type loans for people that are looking to make their dreams come true.
Farmers State Bank is actually one of the last local community banks in the area. We are very community driven, always involved in Project Backpack, donations to sporting programs, the schools, always trying to get financial literacy to students, and always just trying to be out in the community and do whatever we can to help Wapaka.
They should choose Farmers State Bank because we truly care about our customers. We watch out for them with scams, with so many things going on nowadays, whether they're scams that have been around a while or even new ones. We get trained very well on trying to pick up on that in all departments so that we can protect our customers, and that, again, we've been with them for multiple generations. We don't want to see them lose the money that they have from retirement or anything like that. We want them to be protected.
When you walk into Farmers State Bank, someone's always going to say hi. They're going to greet you with a smile, and when you're leaving, they're going to say, have a great day. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
You know, Farmers State Bank is so special to me because I get to walk in every day and actually enjoy doing my job. I look forward to coming to work and getting the opportunity to work with people that have now become my second family.
When we say we're investing in you, we truly mean it.
Local decisions, local lenders. Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Your Farmer State Bank halftime coverage begins now as they just threw some paper airplanes for the honor flight, and winners getting some candy at 8 o'clock at night on a Thursday. Turn to Farmer State Bank for all of your banking needs. They're proud to support all of the Waupaca County athletes and wishes them all the very best this season. So as they raise some money for our veterans and for the honor flights, take a look at some of the numbers. We'll start with the Amherst Falcons. Taylor McCormick leading all scorers tonight. He's got 12 points in that first half, had a couple of threes. 7 for Vanderlaan, 5 for Glodowski, 2 each for Leary and Perkins. 11 rebounds, 4 turnovers for Amherst in this first half. For Iola-Scandinavia, Robbins leads away. He had 9 points in that first half. 7 for Opperman, 6 for Loken, 5 for Tulin, 2 each for Tappa and Wahlberg. 19 rebounds and 4 turnovers in the half for Iola-Scandinavia. Loken with 7, Robbins with 5, leading all players on the glass. They announced the 50-fit one. Some of the raffle winners here for this one. As it is halftime here, 31-28 your score. However, this is not the only game going on Zaleski Sports. We got a whole bevy of others. We'll take a look at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard in just a moment, in a couple of minutes. You are watching CWC East Boys Basketball, the regular season finale on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I think people should choose Farmer State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmer State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmer State Bank.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome. My name is Mike Wellen, or as the pet band is saying, you can call me Al here on Zaleski Sports. It is halftime, 31-28 in favor of the Thunderbirds here after one half basketball. This game, one of a dozen on Zaleski Sports. Let's take a look at our Zaleski Sports scoreboard. Second half, Marshfield all over Wausau East, 50-22. In the second half there in Marshfield, going to be cheering on DC Everest, who is currently down 48-41. They're cheering for Spash to force a three-way tie. Spash leads Everest 48-41 second half. Spash wins that. It's a three-way tie in the Wisconsin Valley Conference this season between Everest, Spash, and Marshfield. Boys basketball, Shoreland Lutheran leading Kenosha St. Joe's 45-42. That is late in the second half. Boys basketball, Stratford up by 1 on Auburndale, about 3 quarters through there, 38-37. Halftime, Eau Claire Memorial 32-12 on Menominee, Big Rivers. In the CMC South, 3 quarters through, 22-20. Pacelli up on Port Edwards. Newman Catholic is in Wisconsin Rapids. They're leading Assumption 33-30, 14 minutes to go there. Big one in the Great Northern, and Moseley's up on Rhinelander 33-22, looking to lock up the outright conference title. Edgar up by 1 on Marathon, 26-25 at the half. A massive one in Oshkosh, and Kaukauna leads Oshkosh North 42-34. About 15 minutes to go there. And just wrapping up a little bit ago, boys basketball in Pittsville. The Panthers dropped a close one, 52-51. Wild Rose getting the win over Pittsville earlier tonight. That one just going to final just a little bit ago. It is halftime here, 31-28. Both teams back on the floor getting their warm-ups in. We will take one more timeout. Get you guys ready for the second half of basketball from the Thunderdome here in Iola on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Wapaka. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Second half just about to begin from the Thunderdome. As we get set, a packed house. We raise some funds for the Old Glory Honor Flights. The band is here. It's a packed gym here, and again, especially when you get to small school Wisconsin, there is not many places louder than this gym when it is fully packed. And we're expecting that on next Thursday, as of right now, looks like we are going to cover the Thunderbirds' first playoff game against what is expected to be Crivets in Division 4 before they would then head to Bonduelle. Iola-Scandinavia will have the basketball to get things. No, Amherst will have it, I should say, to get things started after there was no jump balls in that first half. So Amherst will have it. It's McCormick, Glodowski, it's Perkins, Vanderlaan, and Vaquera. Robbins, Loken, Tulin, Tappa, Opperman for the Thunderbirds. And we're back underway here in this second half. Glodowski finds McCormick leading all scorers. He had 12 first half points and a couple of threes. He'll drive on Tappa, fading away to the baseline. His shot is short. And that's rebound number 8 for Loken. And then an immediate turnover poked away backside. Here's Colton Vanderlaan. Glodowski bouncing onto the wing for McCormick. He'll switch on the screen. He'll match up with Opperman. Vaquera got him jumping, leans back and hits a three to tie it up. Antonio Vaquera knots it up at 31, 45 seconds into this second half. Robbins led the Thunderbirds with 9 in that first half. Opperman looking to find Robbins on a seal. It's not there. Tulin finds Tappa. Underneath for Loken on the block. Back for Opperman. Catch and shoot. Wing 3 for Opperman. Rattles home. Opperman, the first Thunderbird in the double figures. He's got 10. 34-31. Just over a minute gone by here in this second half. Glodowski all the way through and finishes at the bucket. 7 for Glodowski. And these two teams, 7 wins apart in the win-loss column, but with these two teams, records do not matter in the slightest. Loken keeps it on the perimeter. He'll hand it off for Opperman. R.J. Opperman trying to turn the corner, weaving his way through, spins up. That's way too strong, but Loken gets up, goes, and scores. On the putback, that nothing Glodowski could have done there. That was just, he's a half a foot taller than you rebound. He was in good position. It's 36-33, into the corner. Here's Vaquera. Back for McCormick. To the cutting Glodowski. He'll hand it off for Vaquera. Gets by Loken, step back. He's going to draw a foul. That on the ball or off the ball? Are they going to call Loken? Yes, they will. That's the third on Coors Loken. And that'll bring in Alex Zilke. Perkins will inbound. He'll lob it in for Glodowski. Will bring it all the way back. Glodowski. For Perkins to McCormick. Man-to-man. Now Vaquera trying to step through. Gets around Zilke and scores. 5 for Antonio. Zilke finds Robbins. Underneath, Tappa's wide open and scores. 4 points for Charlie Tappa. 38-35. Glodowski puts on the Jets, gets it back. McCormick trailing for 3. That's too long. And the rebound for Robbins. The 6th for Alex Robbins. He'll pull up for the free throw line. That one off to the right. Long rebound chase down. Who wants it? Glodowski does. Vanderlaan steps through, gets up, and scores. And he's got 9. 38-37. Zilke for Opperman. And he's going to draw a foul on McCormick as he tried to turn the corner. That's going to be the 3rd on McCormick. .17 to go in regulation. 38-37. Inbound goes for Robbins underneath. Count the bucket and the foul for Robbins. Got 11 with a chance for 12. That's going to be on Vanderlaan. That's his 3rd. Coach Davidson asking for an explanation. Free throw from Robbins is good. The and one is successful. Vanderlaan putting his case. He wanted an offensive foul. And we play on. 14-12 to go. Lead back up to 4. Glodowski. Drive-in kick for... That's poked away. Zilke's not going to be able to get there. He is. No, he is. He was on the sideline. He's going to... Almost made the save and got some rug burn for it. Amherst keeps possession. 4 minutes into this second half. Perkins looking to drive on Tappa. Spinning away, fading away. Shot is short. Rebound for Tappa. Jump pass for Robbins, trailing for 3. That one too long, and we're going to foul on the rebound on the Thunderbirds. He called on Robbins, his 1st. 41-37. As McCormick for Perkins. Handoff, Vanderlaan. He'll line up a three. That one off to the right. Rebound for Zilke. Here's Tulin. Finds a trailing Robbins. He'll go baseline. And he'll miss his jumper. McCormick got bumped at a bad spot as Perkins gets the rebound. And we're going to get a foul called on Robbins. He runs through Vanderlaan. And Robbins slow to get up. Who did they call that on? They call that on Vanderlaan? Or they call it on Tulin? They call that on Vanderlaan. That's his fourth. So they're saying he either illegal screen or I was watching behind the play. So Vanderlaan will sit with 4 fouls. Here's Robbins on the left wing. High lob for Zilke. He'll go all the way through on the left side. He'll score his first points of the night. 43-37. Here's Hodges back in the game. Loken as well, who kicked for Vaquera. Back for Gladowski. He'll get through. He's going to draw a foul on Opperman. That'll be the second on R.J. Opperman. Never mind, they call that one on Robbins. So they didn't call the contact on the hip. They called the Robbins on the arm. Perkins, corner three. Got it. 5 for Perkins. 43-40. Here is Robbins. For Opperman on the left wing. Zilke. He'll take up a deep three. That's off to the left, and the rebound for McCormick. And we're going to get a foul on Tappa after the rebound. Second on Tappa. Team's fourth. Wahlberg and Leary coming back in. Might as well the restoration experts in Wapaka are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business, from weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup. Let the restoration experts get your home back the way that it was intended. Those are our friends at Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. You can keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, and convenient delivery options. So Lucas Leary onto the wing for Perkins. He'll make the one-hand grab into the corner. Gladowski goes all the way. It's blocked by Zilke. Opperman all the way, and one for Opperman. And that's going to be 4 on McCormick. They called McCormick. That's his fourth. So Amherst, 2 top offensive threats in major foul trouble the rest of this game. McCormick trying to plead his case. And he'll head to the bench. Zilke will depart. Tulin back onto the floor. An and one chance for Opperman. Converted 1 in the first half. That's no good, and the rebound for Hodges. Perkins trying to drive on Robbins, who's back onto the floor. A big lineup in with 3 forwards. Robbins, Loken, and Wahlberg all out there. Here's Gladowski looking to turn the corner. Poked away, avoids the poke. Perkins, foul on the ground on the Thunderbirds. Beat Tulin his first. Team's 5th. Marsville Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, they guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors as the lob goes for Perkins. He'll leave it for Vaquera. For Hodges. To Gladowski in the corner. He'll drive baseline, kick right back. Leary for 3. That one off to the left, and the rebound for Loken. 10th board for Coors Loken. They'll bounce it into Robbins. One hand back out for Opperman. Now Loken will get it on near the block. Loken to Wahlberg. Wahlberg is going to draw a foul on Perkins. He'll go to the line. He'll be the second on Sully Perkins. And Wyatt Wahlberg will shoot a pair. Zilke and Tappa will come back in. 10:27 to go. First free throw in and out, no good for Wahlberg. Opperman will head to the bench, and so will Wahlberg if he makes this free throw. He'll hit the second and head to the bench with 3 points on the game. 46-40, your score. Remember, for all of your propane needs in Wapaka, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. That's specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Wapaka. Antonio Vaquera into the corner for Perkins. He has to bobble it, he has to kick it back out, and they'll have to reset their half-court offense. Perkins trying to get around Jarek Tulin. To the wing it goes for Hodges. Thunderbirds switching on a lot of things right now. And that's going to be back for Vaquera. Perkins finds Gladowski. He'll drive all the way. Kick Perkins. Corner 3 for Sully. Got it! Second 3 of the half for Perkins. Makes it a 3-point game. Zilke finds Tappa. Tappa back for Loken. Loken steps through. Reverse layup is good. Loken's got a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Leary trying to drive on Robbins, not there. He'll find Gladowski. Gladowski fades away, 8-footer is short, and the rebound for Tappa. Offensive foul called on Robbins, that'll be his third. Opperman will check in for Robbins. Gladowski will bring things up 3 quarters through. Gladowski finds Leary. For Hodges, open 3 in the corner for Hodges, no. Rebound tipped out to Zilke. Here's Tulin for Loken. Tulin. Loken gets it left side again, spins back left, steps through, goes up and scores. 12 points for Loken. The lead is up to 7. All the way, and that's blocked by Tappa off of Vaquera. Long skip for Zilke. He'll drive baseline against Perkins, hip to hip. Leaves for Opperman. Pick and roll action, not there. Opperman, that's no good. Rebound Loken. He'll turn around. Can't finish the second time, and then a foul called after the rebound. He'll be fourth on Loken. And it should be now a 1-and-1 for Leary. So it'll be a 1-and-1. And he'll hit the front end. Two for two for Lucas Leary. He's got 4 points on the night. Tappa will run point up by 5. Here's Zilke for Robbins. Tulin. He'll fade away, and that's off the back. No, rebound for Leary. Wadowski. Hodges matching up with Opperman. Paint Leary. Mid-range jumper is short, and the rebound for Robbins. 7th rebound for Robbins tonight. Tappa, a high lob. Robbins will make the catch. He'll square up. That shot is well short, and the rebound will go out of bounds. Hodges. Got Robbins' hand in his face. For Gladowski. That's tipped and stolen. 6 turnovers for each team tonight, with 6.5 to go. High lob to the corner, quick right back out for Zilke. As Opperman goes baseline around Hodges. Through contact, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. That'll be the first on Leary. As McCormick and Vanderlaan coming back in, each with 4 fouls, as Opperman will shoot 2. They had to fill in the bottom of the lane. So Opperman, who is 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Hits the first. 13 points for Opperman. Takes the team lead. Robbins and Loken each with 12. Leary and Vaquera will sit. Vanderlaan and McCormick back onto the floor. Wyatt Wahlberg will be coming in as well next whistle. That's no good, and the rebound for Perkins. Team high 5th rebound for Perkins. McCormick all the way and scores right off the bat. He's got 14. Zilke to Tulin, now Opperman. Robbins, a ton of contact, and the rebound for McCormick. It's been equal parts an extremely physical and foul-filled game. Sully gets around, goes high with a floater. No, and the rebound for Tulin. Here's Opperman in transition. Nobody covered him. He's going to square up for three. That's off the back iron, and the rebound for McCormick. His fifth. And they're going to call time as Glodowski got poked in the eye. Injury timeout. Wahlberg in for Zilke. Yeah, I got poked in the eye. 51-47, 5:20 to go. If this wasn't February, you'd think you were watching a football game with the physicality so far tonight between these two teams. So we're going to see a lot of it in the playoffs. So I think we're good to go as McCormick will bring it up. Out for Glodowski. He'll drive on Robbins. Now off around the back door. Cut, tipped, and stolen by Tulin. R.J. Opperman. Tulin. Back for Robbins. He'll spin through some contact. A ton of contact. It'll be a foul on the floor. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. And the question is, who is that foul on? Glodowski, his first. 1-and-1 for Robbins, where he is 5 of 7 from the line tonight. 4:44 on the game clock. And he'll miss it. The rebound for Perkins. Glodowski. They'll switch on the screen. He'll try and drive on Tulin. And back out for Perkins. Tappa with him. Vanderlaan driving on Wahlberg. Goes up and scores. 11 for Colton Vanderlaan. It's a 2-point game. Timeout, Thunderbirds. It's a full, and we'll do the same as you're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Wapaka has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Wapaka.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
After the timeout, it's a 2-point game. Opperman will inbound on the side for Tappa. Starting 5 on the floor for Iola-Scandinavia. Tulin catching Vanderlaan right in his hip pocket. Tappa under the basket for a cutting Loken. Loken goes up, can't finish, gets his own rebound. Spins back, goes up again, and this time he'll score. 14 points, 12 rebounds for Loken. Lead is up to 4, 53-49, under 4 to play. McCormick. He'll draw a foul on Opperman on a reach. He'll go to the line. Be the second on Opperman, the team's 8th. 1-1 for Taylor McCormick. And that's well short in the rebound for Tappa. 7th rebound for Tappa tonight. As Opperman. Robbins on the block. Goes up and scores. 14 for Robbins. Godowski will bounce it on for Vandelon. He'll try and drive. Robbins gets a screen. We're going to get a foul on fighting through the screen on Robbins. That's going to be his 4th. First free throw is no good. Rebound for Tappa. 55-49, 3 minutes to go as Opperman for Tulin. For Loken, reverse layup, good for Coors Loken. He's got 16. Godowski calling out the offense. They need a bucket this possession. Down by 8. McCormick trying to drive on Tappa, fading away. That's going to be well short, and the rebound for Robbins. And we're going to get a foul on the drive on Godowski. So we'll get free throws for Opperman. It'll be the 2nd on Godowski. Should say, yeah, 1-1 for Opperman. Opperman 2 of 4 from the line tonight. He'll hit the front end. And he'll hit them both, 2 for 2. 15 for Opperman tonight. Perkins for McCormick. Godowski for Hodges onto the floor. Here's Vanderlaan. Robbins giving him some space. Godowski with under 2 to go. He'll pull up, elbow jumper. That's no good. The rebound, rattles around, and Loken out with it. His 13th rebound of the night. One hand back for Tappa. Now here's Loken. 90 seconds to go. And we're going to get a foul on Hodges, so send Loken to the line. If you're Amherst, that's probably the shooter you want to foul. Among the guys on the floor, Loken, percentage-wise, I think. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same as you're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Mike Levin here with Keegan Carper on the production side of things tonight. Logan's going to have a 1-and-1 with 83 seconds to go, leading by 10. Logan with 16 points tonight, and that's going to be no good. And the rebound for McCormick. Gladowski will bring things up to near the final 70 seconds. Perkins, right back for Gladowski. McCormick poked away by Tappa. He's going to chase it back down, and he's going to draw a foul on Tappa, and he'll go to the line, and he's going to shoot two. Be third on Tappa. 2 free throws for McCormick. Leary and Vic. So they're going to start trading the fouls here as first free throw is good. They're going to bring in Vicara and Leary for Vanderlaan and McCormick to make sure those guys don't pick up that fifth. So they're going to start fouling now. Second one is good. 16 for McCormick. Lead is 8 with 1:04 to go. Opperman brings it back down. It's going to go all the way to the basket. He's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot two either way. It's a dangerous play for Amherst. You don't want to give him an and one there. Be the third on Perkins. Opperman 4 of 6 from the line tonight. Now 5 of 7. That one no good. Rebound McCormick. Falcons need a quick basket. Gladowski goes all the way and lays it up and in. Timeout. We'll do the same. It's a full with 50 seconds to go as you are watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting in that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
.50 seconds left out of the timeout. 7-point lead. As they'll break the press. Into the corner, and Tulin will get fouled by Vicara. That'll be his third. And 2 shots for Jarek Tulin. First one is good. Loken and Robbins are both going to get in the lane with 4 fouls each. This is a potential for a miss. 45 seconds left. That one is no good, and the rebound for Vanderlaan as Logan's going to chase down Vakira. McCormick steps through. Nice finish, but he can't get the bucket, and the rebound goes to Logan, and then he's fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. That'll be the 4th on Antonio Vaquera with 31 seconds left. Logan will shoot 2. He's 2 of 3 from the game. And he'll hit the first. Second one, no good. Amherst needs a quick one. They need to score. McCormick spinning away, fades away, and he's going to get a call for the travel. Slid that pivot just a half a second too late, not by much. As they're going to bring in Owen Wahlberg for Loken. So we're going to get the I Believe chant starting to... As we'll get everything lined up with our wireless microphone, and there's the foul to send Opperman to the line. That'll be Perkins. That'll be his 4th. Opperman will shoot 2 with 22 seconds left. He is 5 of 8. And the first one is no good. .22 seconds left. For R.J. Opperman, trying to hit this second free throw, get the lead back up to 10. And he does. McCormick spins away, fades away. Can't score. Rebound back tapped out to Perkins. He'll shoot, and he's going to get 3 shots out of it. They're going to call, I think, Tulin. That'll be the second on Tulin, and 3 shots with 11 seconds left for Sully Perkins. The first one for Sully is no good, too long. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have your WIAA Foundry post-game show following the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll be down on the floor. Winning coach and winning player. Second one is good. Third free throw for Perkins is good. 2 for 3 for Sully. He's got 10 in the game. They'll get it to Robbins, and then he is going to be fouled by Gladowski, and he'll shoot 2. That'll be the 3rd on Gladowski. Robbins will shoot a pair. He's got 14 points in the game, and he is 5 of 8 from the line. As Thunderbirds will bring in their bench, Ben Gruba, Braden Erickson, as the free throw is good. Brogan Gullickson. Kriesel in. So Mason Kreisel. Robbins will miss the free throw. Rebound McCormick. 7 seconds left. McCormick going to walk into a three. Takes a deep shot. That's no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. We're going to get a foul, though, on the rebound. A foul called, and Wahlberg, I think, is going to go to the line and shoot. So we had a foul called. On Vanderlaan. He said number 2, and Vanderlaan has just fouled out with 11 points. And that should mean Owen Wahlberg should be shooting 2 with 2 seconds left. So big senior Owen Wahlberg will shoot a pair. And the Iola-Scandinavia is going to get win number 20 on the season. They'll end the regular season 20-4. And a number 3 seed in Division 4 in their bracket. Amherst, Division 3, then 12-12. With that matchup against Westfield on Tuesday night. Free throw good from Wahlberg. Wahlberg around it out, no good. McCormick, Perkins, good if it goes, full court. That's no good, and your final score tonight, 65-55, Iola-Scandinavia gets the win. The Wapaka Foundry postgame show is on the way next on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Wapaka Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Wapaka has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Wapaka supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Wapaka Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Wapaka is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Wapaka Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Wapaka, and I love that.
Back here with your Wapaka Foundry post-game show. To jumpstart your career, go to jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Coach Sam Birch. And Coach, 20 wins in the regular season. It's got to feel good for this team. You guys are really clicking since the new year started and going into the playoffs on a high note.
We are. We knew that was going to be a good test coming in. We knew it was going to prepare us very well for the tournament. We want to go into the tournament on a strong note, winning 20 games against a good team. Let's keep this momentum going.
And now as you turn ahead, you talked about this game kind of feeling like a tournament game, a physical game. It's what you're going to see starting next week. How big is that to have that kind of experience with the guys kind of getting used to some of that contact that was happening?
Like you said, very physical game, something we're going to see in the playoffs, probably against a pretty physical team coming up too. We talked about it being a dress rehearsal for the playoffs. We love the energy in the gym tonight. I mean, it was a full gym. Both fans were bringing it. Hopefully that's the same thing for the playoffs. So great tournament tune-up for us.
Well, Coach, you said you want to keep it short, so I'll let you do just that.
Right,
good luck. Course Logan highlights play the game, a double-double for him tonight. Talk about, one, getting recognized to have the rebounding record pregame, but also now turning onto the floor, getting another 14 or 15 boards.
It was awesome, and honestly, I couldn't do it without all these other people helping me get here. We also recognize Alex Robbins for his 1,000 points, which I think is amazing. He puts in hard work every single day, and he really deserved that. This team's just grown so much since the start of the year, and I'm just so thankful to be on it.
And you talk about the growth again, on a winning streak, 20 wins this year going into tournament time, and you guys are really starting to click as a unit. I guess talk about what you've seen as this year has gone on. Now, once you guys got healthy, to show what the Thunderbirds are able to do.
I think we're a really dangerous team, and some people might overlook us just because we do have a couple losses. Now that we have all of our guys back, we've really been meshing. We've really been building that chemistry, and I feel like we got weapons all over the floor. No matter what you do, I think we're going to find a way to get our own advantage, and we're going to find a way to win some of these games and make a super long playoff run.
And not many teams are going to be able to match the physicality you guys do bring, whether it's you or Alex or Wyatt coming off the bench, or guys like Tulin. Your guards are even pretty tall. I guess. Talk about what you guys are going to bring to this playoff run that most teams, especially in Division 4, really just can't do.
One thing we do really pride ourselves on is just our effort and our physicality. Every single game you watch, there'll be guys out on the floor diving for balls, scrapping for layups, and we might pick up a couple fouls here and there, but I think that really sets the edge for us, that extra level of intensity. And you just got to give a shout out to those guys like Owen Wahlberg, Wyatt Wahlberg, Jarek Tulin, Charlie Tappa, RJ Opperman, those guys who really get on the ground. I think that's what's going to put us ahead, and those couple loose balls that we're going to get are going to translate to the couple points that help us win these games.
And now, last thing I'll ask for you guys is you got a week between games, or a little over a week between games now. You guys don't have a game on Tuesday. I'm sure so will be either coaches or maybe you guys going up to see what Krivitz might have to offer. I guess, how are you going to get ready now for the playoffs? Because once playoffs start in basketball, it's one game at a time. You cannot afford to have any slip-ups.
Yeah, there is no resting. I mean, we're gonna recover, and then we're gonna go 100%. We know what's at stake, and we really value this team. We really value this season, and we're not gonna let it slip through our fingers. We're gonna take every chance we get. We're gonna capitalize. We're gonna maximize our momentum, and hopefully we can stack a couple wins here and make a long run.
Sounds good. So we're gonna do one last thing. You see our camera up there. You've done this before. You know what to do.
Sir.
Okay, I'll count you in. We'll go in 3, 2, 1.
My name's Coors Loken, and I'm in the house.
Good job. Congratulations. See you next week.
Thank you.
Coors Loken, highlights player of the game, a double-double for the junior. 17 points, 15 rebounds as the Thunderbirds get a 10-point win, 65-55, and end their season with 20-4. That being said, we'll wrap things up here. Stay tuned. Tomorrow it's back to playoffs, girls basketball and sectional hockey from Chippewa Falls tomorrow night. Playoff action again on Saturday, and the boys' playoffs start on Tuesday night. For Keegan Carper up in the production booth, this is Mike Whalen saying so long, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time from all of us here at Zaleski Sports. Good night, everybody.